Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Battle Court Friday night. Tonight's game day will feature the Warriors and the Cyclones. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Warriors. Out first, number 1, Correa. Number 4, Bradley. Number 16, Julian. Number 60, Manny. Number 66, Alex. And captain of the Warriors, number 13, Douglas. And now the home team, the Cyclones. From Nashville, Tennessee, number 37, Rock. From Miami, Florida, number 22, Bueno. From San Diego, California, number 23, Ikeda. From Victoria in the Basque Country, number 44, Amigarena. From Marquina in the Basque Country, number 69, Iñaki. And captain of the Cyclones from Saint-Jean-de-Luz, France, number 17, Manu. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with the introductions aside, I want to welcome everybody into another Friday night edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Blackman, joined as always by Stu Nyman to bring you this matchup between the Warriors and Cyclones. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Doing great, Andrew. It's going to be a fantastic night here between both the Warriors and Cyclones.
We get started here. Grade 6 division doubles match. Undefeated Correa and Bradley taking on one of the best teams from last season in this division. That's Bueno and Rock. These two teams played back, well, just about 10 days ago when the Warriors and Cyclones last met. That game day ended in a 3-3 tie. Correa and Bradley won this 6 division doubles match in 3 sets. Final set going 6-5. So it should be a good one here to start things off.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin the first match of the evening. A reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Correa will serve for the Warriors. Here's a serve. We begin. Rock switches from left to right to make the catch. Plays it high to the rebote forehand to the inside. Bueno cuts it off. Backhand from the 5. Catch on the forehand of Correa. Correa to the inside. Rock with the tip ball at the 13 line. Warriors, Correa and Bradley. First up on the board in our first match of the evening.
Yeah, Correa an opportunity to kill it early with both Cyclones stuck to the inside. He chooses the carom, doesn't throw a great one. Cyclones are able to get to it, but in the end, Good on them sticking with that point, getting the first one on this game day. But again, the first point, that right side of Correa, that's going to be the X factor in this match. Can Rock handle it?
Here's Rock from the forehand at the 10 line. Correa cuts it off at the 8. Backhand. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Tip ball in the backcourt. We're all tied up 1-1. Bueno serves for the Cyclones.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, kind of between both players, you got Correa reaching back beyond the 12 line, and you got Bradley in position to make that catch as well. You just got to talk. Bradley thinks he has an easier player. Correa can wait on the rebote. Just don't want to see both people in the same spot going for the ball.
Ball over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Correa picks the serve. Here's the backhand. Low and hard to the inside. That's a great catch by Rock. Correa for the rebote. Bueno's there. Excellent catch by Bradley at the 9 line. Here's the backhand. Rock from the 11. Backhand by Bradley. Caught on the forehand of Bueno. Excellent catch by Bradley. Long 2-all. Stopped by Bueno. Correa to the inside. Low and hard, and Bueno's there. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall. Saved by Correa. Cortada. 2 bounces ruled before the catch was made. It's a second point for Bueno and Rock. Of the Cyclones, Bueno has the serve.
And I love that forehand in particular by Bueno. A couple earlier on in the point that he elevated, Bradley was able to catch one in the air, and the Cyclones were able to stay in the point. But just generally, the lower the ball is the coming into the player as he's trying to make the catch, and the softer it's coming in, the more difficult.
Absolutely.
So throw those cortadas softer, don't have to blast them, and get it on the ground. Ball touches one surface, changes the spin, makes it way more difficult to catch.
Bradley comes powerfully from the forehand. Clear miss in the backcourt. Here's Bradley again. Midcourt, hard to the inside. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. 2-2. Correa has the serve for the Warriors.
And just what we were talking about with Bueno, it's now Bradley from the backcourt shooting a long cortada, but you got to test Rock on the bounce. I mean, he's proven that he can make these catches in the air pretty consistently this year. Getting it on the ground, you said, a lot tougher.
Rock from the forehand, lays it up. Correa takes it on the backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Powerful forehand by Bradley. What a catch by Bueno at the wall. Rock takes this one in the air on the forehand. Beautiful catch on the left side of Rock. That backhand touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. 3 points for Correa and Bradley of the Warriors. Correa serves.
Man, Rock hasn't proven that he can make that catch yet. Low and hard back to the inside, so Warriors are just going to keep going to it. Although he didn't miss the ball on that particular throw, he certainly didn't have controls. He went to make the throw and sent it up in the overhead screen.
Powerful serve by Correa down low. Handled well by Rock. Bueno at the side wall. That's a tough catch. Correa's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Bueno. Bradley, backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Big throw, caught deep in the backcourt by Rock. Correa on the right side. Hard to the inside. That's a beautiful catch by Bueno. He sends it deep. Bradley going for the corner of this rebote. Saved by Bueno. Caught by Correa. Correa comes hard from the right side, and Bueno's there. 2-all by Bueno. Out. 4 points for Correa and Bradley of the Warriors. Correa serves.
A couple of those forehands from Correa to the inside. Bueno caught, 2 in a row, right in the air, straight to him. So, again, the same type of thing. got to get that ball to touch the ground. I mean, Bueno's proven that he can make that catch.
Communication between Correa and Bragley, maybe a little better than we're used to seeing. Powerful, powerful serve by Correa. Here's the backhand by Rock. Powerful throw. Rock, great catch deep in the backcourt. Bragley, right side to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Scoop, missed. That's a 3rd point for Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones. Bueno has the serve.
Generally, you don't like to see the front quarter scooping up there in front of the 7 line, especially a ball moving that slow with Bradley's foot speed. He was going to get there in plenty of time and just made that catch way more difficult than he needed to. It gives the Cyclones a big point there, cuts the deficit to just 1.
Bragley, big right side, caught in the air by Rock. Rock from the 10 line. Bragley flips one to the outside. Robote saved by Bueno. It's a 2-all. Correa follows it out there. He will not make the catch. 4-4 is the score. Bueno has the serve for the Cyclones.
Now, Bueno, this 2-wall here off the Robote, you're going to see just clips a little bit. Correa's in position. I mean, this is one that just kind of skips by him. Boasting the highest catch rate in this division is Correa this year, nearly 97%, top 15 in the roster. 2 in a row that he can't come away with.
Here's Bragley on the backhand. Rock from the 12 line, back to the inside. Bragley's there. Low and hard to the inside. Beautiful catch by Rock. That backhand caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. 5 points for Warriors, Correa and Bragley. Possible set point.
And another mistake induced by the forehand to the inside. I mean, it's perfectly thrown along the side wall that Rock is really unable to have full control of the ball as he goes to make that throw. Second time we've seen it in this set. A couple missed balls there in the backcourt, and now the Warriors with a chance to close it out.
Correa, low hard serve, caught well. Light touch by Rock, will score. Well played. 5-5, set point. Bueno serves.
Yeah, I would just said I'm from the camp of just throw the ball lower and softer whenever you can. I mean, you find the space. Look at Correa. He wants to play back there at the 9 line.
Yeah, there's
what
a lot.
What do? Kick it off the side wall. He's not within 10 feet of that ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of space there for Rock to find a good spot to set it down.
But that's what we're seeing this season in particular. I mean,
positioning of the ball,
fast,
absolutely.
Hard to the inside used to be the play, but that doesn't score anymore.
Ball tipped, point, and set to Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Yeah, and that one's got to hurt. I mean, the Warriors seem to be in full control.
That got away from them quick.
2 missed balls by Correa, and then the inside placement shot by Rock, and then missed ball there by Bradley in the backcourt. Next thing you know, Cyclones come away with that set 6-5.
And you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches this evening. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus was on the Cyclones, now back over to the Warriors. A lot of serious faces there. See Alex giving some feedback to Correa. Douglas in there as well. They had at one point, what was it, a 3-point advantage? Or at least 2, I remember.
And that's at 4-2, as many as 4-2. And look, this is a Warriors team, and Correa and Brownlee, it's been one of the best for them this year. It hasn't been a particularly fast start, but this team, 2-0, the only undefeated doubles team for the Warriors so far, and only played a couple matches. And got to give Correa a lot of credit. I mean, he fell in the draft this year all the way to the Warriors pick in Division 6, and all he's done this year is come up with the highest catch rate in this division. He's throwing the ball, placing the ball better than we've ever seen him in his career. So, look, if he keeps playing like that, no reason that this team can't continue this great play and come back and win this match. I mean, Correa and Bradley did win the first matchup between these two teams just 10 days ago, so not too long ago. And lost the first set 6-3, but then came back and won the next two 6-3 and then 6-5 in set 3. Whistle blowing. Ready to go here for set number 2. The losing team of our first set, Correa and Bradley, will begin set 2 with control of the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring here in Battle Court: first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. First set going the way of the Cyclones. Anderluck has the serve for the Warriors. Correa serves. Our second set has begun. Here's a backhand by Rock to the inside. Robote. Rock from the 11 line. Rock again to the inside. Bradley now from the 12. Powerfully. Correa makes his catch in the air. Low and hard. Scoop attempt tipped. First point of the second set goes to Correa and Bradley of the Warriors. Correa has the serve.
Well, same thing we saw with the Warriors in that first set. You got Bueno's trying to make a tough scoop when Rock was in position and set up to make that catch. I mean, pretty much coming straight to his right side. Just got to talk, and if you're back there, you got to call him off.
Powerful serve by Correa, stopped in the backcourt by Rock. Robote to the inside, saved by Bueno. Great catch by Bradley down low. Big right side. Bueno on the hop makes the catch. Here's Correa from the 7 to the inside. Ball tipped at the side wall. 2 points for Correa and Bradley. Correa has the serve.
Been about 4 or 5 of those. I mean, not all misses there by Rock, but then the next throw has been up in the overhead screen. So Correa's placing the ball beautifully, crossing that side wall deep in the backcourt.
Powerful, powerful serve by Correa. Stopped again by Rock. Rock going for that low placement to the inside. That one hit the pad, and the pad is most definitely bad. 3 points for Correa and Bradley of the Warriors. Correa's got the serve.
I'll never hate that play, though. I mean, there was space there to the inside. It just comes down to execution, and the Rock's hit that before earlier in the match. And you just got to ensure that you hit the front wall. Even if Correa does get to it, it's going to be low, and that's still a tough catch to control.
Here's a backhand by Rock. That Robote is on the wall, beautifully saved by Correa. Here's a backhand by Rock again. Bradley with a leap, makes the catch. Big right side. Robote. Miss midcourt by Bueno. 4 points for Correa and Bradley here in the second set. Correa has the serve.
And putting up points quickly here to begin this second set already. 4-0. Not any lengthy rallies, just a couple of unforced errors really by this Cyclones team.
Beautiful catch by Rock. Here's the backhand right to the corner, out to the Robote. Forehand Robote to the outside by Correa. Bradley from the forehand at the 11. Low and hard to the inside. Correa, forehand from the 8. Big right side, straight back, and Rock has it on the right side. Pika, big bounce. Brought down by Bradley deep in the backcourt. Robote forehand by Bueno. Bueno now from the left side. Backhand from the 9 line. Correa has it in the air. Bueno at the side wall. Fine catch. Robote save by Correa. Backhand. Low placement to the inside. A little too low. That caught the pad. That's 5 straight points for Correa and Bragley here in the second set. This is possible set point. So, yeah, some unforced errors by both Bueno and Rock. The defensive game's been pretty good for both of them, but...
Yeah, and honestly, Stu, that's one throw that I just don't get. The only time it scores is typically for the other team. Yeah, if you place it along the sidewall, they make that catch. It's not too difficult, and you try to thread the needle, really, for what?
Forehand by Rock. Bragley brings it down in the backcourt. Hard forehand right up the middle. This one caught by Rock. Correa with a leap makes the catch. Hard forehand. Caught on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno outside placement. Perfectly executed to score. No shutout in the second set. Bueno and Rock with a point. Bueno has the serve for the Cyclones. Still possible set point for Correa and Bragley of the Warriors.
That's a shot you love. I mean, got to test Correa there to the outside. He loves to play aggressively, always darting back into the sidewall. Outside placements are the way to get him.
2 points off the ace. 4. Bueno and Rock. Bueno serves.
No lead, especially in the Division 6 matches. They
He's
ever
safe.
feel
Yeah.
never
No
safe.
lead. No lead is safe.
Get a couple good serves. Next thing you know, it's 5-4 and right back in the set.
Correa picks this serve in the middle of the box. Big backhand right to the corner. Rebote for Bueno. Ball's coming fast. What a catch by Bragley. Bragley attacks in the 11 line. Powerful forehand. Caught down low by Rock. Correa midcourt backhand from the 7. One on the backhand from the 9. Bragley has this on the forehand. Big right side. Coming to the corner. Out to the rebote. Bueno cannot make the play. Point and set for Correa and Bragley. We have split sets. Cyclones took the first one. Second set going to the Warriors. 6-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our third and decisive set of the first match.
So just like the first time around, this Division 6 matchup is going to a third set. Correa and Bragley answering their 6-2 in set 2. Again, nothing overly complicated. I mean, keeping the ball to the inside. A few more mistakes by the Cyclones, but got away from them quickly. And the Warriors just took advantage.
As we used to say back in 2018 with 3 of the 4 players on the court, CTFB, make those catches.
That's the
That's
air
the
quote. Make those catches. That's the
CTFB translates
that's
to
the
make those-
PG-13 version of that, huh?
Exactly. There's kids watching, Andrew, for goodness
That's
sake.
all right.
But no, it's amazing to see Correa and Bragley and Rock just out there making the plays that they're making here in the program's 8th year. It's all going to come down to a third set here in tonight's first match.
Yes, tonight's game day will feature 2 singles matches and 4 doubles matches. Coming up after this, we'll see Douglas and Jewin against Ikeda and Manu. Then Alex and Bradley take on Bueno and Omega Reina. Jewin against Ikeda in singles. We'll move back over to doubles with Alex and Manny against Inaki and Omega Reina. And we close it out with singles, Douglas against Manu. Those will be the 6 matches in order tonight between the Warriors and Cyclones. Second game day between these two in the regular season. You'll play every team 3 times. First game day was a tie just 10 days ago, 3-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third and final set. First team to reach 6 points will win this match. Bueno will have the serve for the Cyclones. Bueno serves. Our third and final set of the first match is underway. Back forehand, rather, by Bragley. Hard to the inside. Bragley, big right side, right up the middle. Caught by Bueno, midcourt. Scoop on the forehand of Bragley. Bragley goes back to the inside. Rock, tough catch. Right in front of his face there at the 13 line. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Beautifully caught deep by Rock. Correa with a hop makes the catch midcourt. Hard throw. Rebote saved by Bueno. That ball is missed on the forehand of Correa. First point of the third and decisive set goes to the Cyclones. Bueno and Rock.
Just a floater. You see that every game day. Correa's been pretty solid outside of that tough stretch to end set one, and he's tried to attack that floater there on the outside. Doesn't come away with it.
Bragley from the 10 line, powerfully high and hard deep to the backcourt. Here's the backhand by Rock. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote. Forehand. Bragley backs up to make the catch off the bounce deep in the backcourt. Here's Bueno from the left side. Backhand. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Low and inside. Bueno's there. Excellent catch by Rock. Backhand from the 12 line. To the corner, out to the Rebote. Correa makes the save. Floater stopped by Rock at the 12 line. Big backhand by Bragley. Rebote forehand to the inside. Rock will take that. Gets it off in time. Here's Correa attacking at the 5. Hard to the inside. Rock's there. Tremendous catch. Backhand from the 8. Bragley from the 12 line. Trying to go wall to wall. Rock stops it in the air. Correa on the forehand from the 9 line. Light touch. What a catch by Rock. Here's the backhand. Bragley down low. Backhand from the 11 line. Rock into the corner. He comes out on the left side. Correa. Picada to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Rock. What a leap, what a catch by Bragley. Rebote for Bueno. Bragley on the catch from the 11 line. Hard to the inside. Beautifully caught. 2-all. Caught in the air, but not held on to. 2 points for Bueno and Rock at the Cyclones. Well played by all 4 players. Bueno has the serve.
I just love that combination. After making a tough catch, nobody's thinking the backhand 2-all's coming. It's a time to throw it. Caught both Warriors moving the opposite direction. Correa had to get out there, but got to it, but juggled it.
There's a backhand by Bragley. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote all the way out to the 4 line. Scoop by Bragley. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Caught on the forehand of Bragley. Bragley from the right side. Rock's there. Bragley from the 10 line. Scoop by Bragley. Here's the backhand. Rock's there. Bragley now from the 10 line again. Bueno will cut it off. Backhand from the 5. Wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Correa with a lighter touch to the inside. Will score. Correa and Bragley of the Warriors are on the board with a point. Correa has the serve. Reminder, we are in our third and final set of our first match. The first team to reach 6 points will win it.
Yeah, I mean, Rock has stepped up so far in this third set. He's made a bunch of tough catches there in the corner. Had one kicking up to his right side, right along the sidewall. Whole lot going on.
Bueno picks the serve, rifles it up the middle. Bragley reaches out, makes the catch, keeps it low on the return. Here's a fine catch and return. Robote coming in low. Correa makes the save from the forehand. Floater will score. 2-2. Correa has the serve for the Warriors.
Very similar to the first miss by Correa there on the outside. Bueno is coming in at full speed across the court, and that ball is floating.
Yeah.
He's moving so fast, and he's trying to control it and break the wrists, and it just doesn't work out quite the way you think and results in another miss.
Low, hard serve by Correa is in, caught by Rock. Robote. Robote forehand by Correa. Light touch. Bueno attacks. Bragley turns to save the Robote. Bueno again, this time from the 5 line. Powerful throw. Scoop attempt is tipped. 3 points for Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones. Bueno serves.
And look at the difference it makes when you throw that ball low and you put it on the floor. That one didn't even cross the side wall, and it still resulted in a point.
Absolutely. Don't know that Bragley wasn't slightly distracted by Correa coming at him from his right.
Again, right.
You got the ball and your partner coming. Communicate. Call him off. Here's a catch by Bragley. Powerful backhand. Robote to the inside. Bueno's there. Correa will keep this on the forehand. That's a Magic City bounce that catches Rock in the back. Seems to be okay. That point will go for Correa and Bragley. 3-3. Correa serves.
Well, I mean, he just kind of ate that one, right?
Well, yeah. You don't want to get hit in the face and just turn around and let it hit a fleshy part of your body.
No, but he didn't even react. Wow.
There's a backhand by Rock. Powerfully thrown. Great catch. Midcourt by Correa. Hard throw. Caught by Bueno. Correa from the left side. Backhand from the 8. That kicks up. Robote. Catch by Bragley. Bragley powerfully from the right side, and Rock is there. Great catch. Bragley will keep this one on the forehand. Right side to the inside, and Bueno's there. Backhand by Rock. Little clip off the sidewall. Bragley's got it. Low placement. Sidewall. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno powerfully from the right side. Robote saved by Correa. Bueno looking for it on the bounce.
Oh, boy.
Has a tip ball. 4 points for Correa and Bragley of the Warriors. First to 6 will win the match. Correa has a serve.
I mean, that is just such a difficult catch. I mean, kicking up high and he's chopping down as the ball's going up. I mean, the timing has to be
perfect.
Yeah, I mean, more than perfect to bring that one in. I don't know if you really can without juggling it. It's a couple times now in this set. Now the Warriors are out ahead.
Powerful low serve by Correa. Bragley on the forehand from the 12 line over the top to the inside. That kicks up, and Rock is there. Here's Correa from the 8. Robote forehand by Correa. Caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno winds up. Split placement. Read by Bragley. He cannot make the stop. 4-4 is the score. Bueno has the serve for the Cyclones.
AC Bradley, known for his foot speed, hurdler at the University of Miami back in his college days. Again, got to it on the outside. Just can't bring it in. That's now a couple times in this set for the Warriors.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And a fortunate miss. Yeah, he went up for it, but clean miss by Correa in the service box.
Bragley switches from right to left. This ball stayed inside. That ball's tipped. 5 points for Bueno and Rock. This is possible match point for the Cyclones.
Yeah, it's a sidewall. We say it evens out. You know, Rock got hit with one earlier and then catches Bradley there. 5 points and a chance to end this match.
Bragley with a powerful throw. He keeps it up high. Rock is there. Correa stays with it. Forehand from the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. Robote's save. It's a 2-all, stopped by Correa. Correa powerfully crossing the sidewall and scoring. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5-5. This is match point. See Correa making the catch here on the outside, blasts it back, crossing the side wall right under the cesta of Rock, who's made a ton of those catches tonight. And just like that, we're at 5-5. The match comes down to this point.
And just like the first match between these two teams, it comes down to a final point of the third set. And first win of the game day.
Low hard serve by Correa is caught well. Robote left side for the high bounce. Bueno from the 8 line. Big right side by Bragley. Rock down low, difficult catch. Bragley on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Bueno's there. Catch on the forehand of Correa. Hard throw back to the inside, off the frame of Bueno's cesta it goes. Point. And a hard-fought match to Correa and Bragley, taking it in the third set, 6-5.
What a match to get this game day started. The Warriors prevail on the final point, 6-5 in the third set. They get on the board. Coming up next, second division doubles. We'll see Douglas and Julin up against Ikeda and Manu. The Warriors there. Alex very happy. Still talking with both players after that win. A big one to start things off.
As soon as that high-lie ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Highlight League. The crown is yours.
Take a look at that game day score here. 1 point, 1 win for the Warriors. They're our opening match. See that bottom row? That's our season-long standings. Chargers still up at the top. Fireballs and Renegades tied for second. You got the Devils holding on to the final playoff spot at the moment. Cyclones and Warriors at least a game day behind, looking to get back into the top 4 in the playoff mix. Cray and Bradley, great start to their season. Still undefeated now at 3-0. Congratulations, guys. Both matches against Bueno and Rock coming down to the final point of the third set. What's it going to take to continue this perfect season the rest of the regular season?
We just got to focus on our fundamentals. Catch one more than our opponent is, and, keep people on the defense.
Awesome, guys. Great start to the game day, and good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Go Warriors.
Woo.
And folks, tonight we celebrate the World Highlight League's commitment to giving back to our community through its impactful charitable program. The Warriors are playing on behalf of the Voices for Children Foundation. Voices for Children is a beacon of hope for abused, abandoned, and neglected children and youth in the Miami-Dade County foster care system. They do this by providing critical support for advocacy, essential needs, and positive experiences. The Cyclones are playing on behalf of the Ron McGill Conservation Endowment. The mission is to support organizations and programs dedicated to ensuring that wildlife can thrive in such environments. The endowment has provided tens of thousands of dollars annually to important conservation projects, both locally and globally. And with that, ready to announce his second division doubles match. You see him here, Douglas and Julin, ready to take on Ikeda and Manu. Both teams have played just 2 matches through the opening month of the season, so not a whole lot. Douglas and Julin 1-1. Ikeda and Manu 0-2. And this is the first matchup between these 2 teams in the regular season. Ready to begin? Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin this second division doubles match. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Douglas and Julin. And for the Cyclones, it's Ikeda and Manu. There's a serve, we begin. Backhand to the inside, that's caught off the sidewall there by Julin. Ikeda reaches in, takes it at the knee. Backhand to the inside, Manu gets up to it, powerful return. Julin steps back. Manu from the left side, big backhand. Julin cuts it off, deep in the backcourt. This one comes out a little lower, Ikeda steps up. Forehand with a soft touch. Julin gets there before the second bounce. Karam, step down the outside. Ikeda whips it high and hard back into the corner. Oh, it died and it scored. Perfect throw to get the Cyclones the first point. Match 2.
Yeah, the Warriors really not knowing what to do with that. Douglas was coming back to the inside. I think he sensed that there wasn't going to be much on the rebote, which was the case, but still called Julin off. Julin did not have time to adjust to the ball.
Julin, low runner to the inside. Ikeda comes cross court to take it in the air. Forehand rebote by Douglas. Power to the inside. Manu steps around it, saves the rebote. Ikeda lets it pass. There's Manu. Hard backhand on the wall, dropping in the corner. Douglas now, rebote save. Manu high to the inside. Ooh, Magic City bounce. Look at Julin. Good concentration to make that play. Ikeda now from the left side. Catch along the side wall. Julin. This one dropping. Ikeda steps in again. Backhand. Ikeda up at the 8. Hard throw. This one dropping. Julin now on the forehand. Sidearm play. Crossing the side wall. Manu on the right side. Got off here by Douglas. Douglas, low bullet. Ikeda picks it off the sidewall. He goes deep. Past Julin. Here's the rebote. Back to the inside. Ikeda steps in again. Another powerful backhand. Julin able to play this one on the right side. Backhand by Ikeda. This one dropping. Julin gets up to it. Low runner again. Here's Ikeda. Douglas reaches back behind him. Powerful throw right on the wall. Manu picks it off. Great catch. Rebote forehand. Douglas looking to attack. Post outer to the inside. Manu scoop missed. Douglas and Julin tie things up. 1-1.
You'll be hard-pressed to see Manu miss many balls. Douglas taking advantage of the fact he had the Costado. Was particularly close to the front wall when he made the throw, just low and inside. Worked.
Yeah, Manu makes more catches and more difficult catches than just about anybody, particularly those scoops. Very reliable. High, hard throw, pulled in by Julin from deep in the backcourt, drops it above the pad. Ikeda steps away. Here's Manu. High ran, harder rebote coming out to Douglas, played along the sidewall, cut off. Here's Manu. Another one. Rebote forehand right up the middle. Manu from the left side, low runner. Julin steps around it, takes it on the left side. Catch along the wall. Julin now from the 11 line. Here's Manu. Ikeda trying to pass. Julin slides in on the forehand. High to the inside. That's dropping at Manu's feet. Lets it come out. Rebote played to the inside. Step by Julin again. Hard backhand there by Ikeda. Robote put up at the 7 line. Douglas right back to Ikeda. Douglas steps in to cut this one off. Powerful backhand now. Manu out of the way. Ikeda saves the Robote. Catch by Douglas. Drop shot. Got the first bounce, not the second. Ikeda gets to it. Costado 2-wall.
Wow.
For Ikeda. My, oh my, that scores 2 points for the Cyclone.
Yeah, the wow you got from me was the fact we don't see Ikeda do a lot of that. Again, he's more catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, does not throw a lot of shots. Douglas was standing out there. Ikeda wound up and threw the coastie. That was a ballsy shot.
Catch on the inside there by Manu. Hard backhand. That's coming way out. Douglas all the way up to the 5 line. Powers it inside. That's now passing. Ikeda back in position. He saves the Robote. Caught in the air by Julin. Julin to the outside. Ikeda tracks it down. Forehand. Right there at Julin's face. Makes the catch up in front of him. Dropping inside. There's Ikeda before across the sidewall to make the catch. Long Robote dropping inside. Manu. Good control. Forehand. Low pass. Cutting along the sidewall. Douglas Robote right back to him. Here's Manu. Low bullet. Douglas right there again. Good defense. Ikeda that spinning Robote all the way into the backcourt. Julin runs under it. Powerful return there by Julin. Clears all the way up to the 4. Ikeda drops it over the top. Julin up at the 9 line now. Big backhand. 3-wall play. Douglas steps in, saves the Robote. Cut off in the air by Ikeda. Hard backhand again. Julin's got this one. Ikeda dropping one inside. Douglas comes cross court. Good control. Hard backhand. Now past Manu. Forehand Robote laid up. Cyclone scrambling. Manu makes a save from the backcourt. That kicks up, and Julin has to come in there to make a tough catch. Backhand just above the pad. Back to Ikeda. Douglas stays with it. Robote. That sticks inside. Manu goes up for it. Ikeda powers it inside. Catch by Julin before it crosses. Backhand above the pad. Ikeda now, forehand. Even softer touch. Julin there again. Julin straight to the outside. Ikeda scoop. Costado 2-wall again. Douglas from the outside. He whips it back to Manu, and that'll score. Couple well-played points to begin this match, and we're tied 2-2.
2 traffic jams on the court when that ball started going to the outside. Ikeda was trying to get Douglas overrunning it when he throws this 2-wall. And he almost did, but Douglas reaches his backhand with the left side. Costado to the inside. That scored.
Fault over serve. First fault. Second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Low runner inside. Scooped up there by Julin. Backhand. Douglas tracks it down at the 7. Drops it inside. Manu back it up. He scooped it up. On throw. There's Julin back in the corner. Catch here by Julin from the 12 line. The inside. Ikeda steps around this one. Here's the forehand. Over the top. Julin takes it right off the sidewall. Big backhand, that one passing. Douglas alone for the Robote, drops it inside. Manu, good read, he stepped up, made the catch in the air. Powerful return along the wall. Douglas saves the Robote. Catch by Manu, backhand 2-wall. To score. Cyclones lead 3-2.
He threw that high with a tremendous amount of control. I mean, he threw that about, when this ball comes out of his basket, look at where it is. That's waist level, and it just happens so fast. Well done.
Manu plays that Robote up above his head. That's dropping Douglas to the outside. That caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. 4 points For Ikeda and Manu. Julin on the right side. Manu in position, saves the rebote right along the wall. Julin gets back in there with a great catch. Here's Manu now, back of the 11 line. Big backhand, coming out a long way. Douglas, early start, drops it inside. Slows it down for the moment. Manu settles at the 11. Powerful return. Catch by Julin. Ikeda, powerful backhand. Douglas waiting on the rebote. Rebote saved by Douglas to the inside. Right to Manu. Backhand. Fired above the pad. It's coming out a long way. Douglas gets out there. Saves it to the inside. Tough scoop made again by Manu. Rebote forehand to the inside. Cut off. Here's Manu. Backhand. Rifles it above the pad. Comes shooting off the back wall. Douglas makes the save. And it scores. All tipped by Ikeda up in the front court. That's 3 points.
Ball just tipped at the side wall. Didn't hear Manu call him off, so Manu was comfortable with him going for the ball. Just really good placement of the ball there on the side wall. Closer it is to the side wall when you're throwing it or it's coming off the rebote, the more difficult it is for the guy trying to catch it.
Backhand by Manu, caught. Here's Julin. Julin steps up, makes the catch at the 11 line. Ikeda flying in there. Forehand over the top, cut off by Ikeda. Here's the backhand. Higher and harder, passing Julin, steps away. Douglas, forehand to Bote. Oh, no play for Ikeda. Here's Manu from the back. Forehand, trying to cross the sidewall. Julin not going to let him. Good catch. Comes back over the top. Manu's right there. Julin goes up for another one. Take the outside placement, put it back inside. Manu crashing into the sidewall, controls it. Douglas steps in. Great catch. Hard backhand. Manu goes up. Powerful return. That's right on the wall. Douglas stays with it. Rebote save. Right back to Manu. Backhand above the pad. Douglas comes flying in. And it's tipped in the backcourt. 5 points and a possible set point here for Ikeda and Manu.
Had a chance to talk to Manu before matches began. Just complimented him on the play that we've been seeing since the beginning of Battle Court. And with an uncharacteristic smile for Manu, he said this is probably about the best doubles he remembers himself playing in years, by his own estimation.
Fault under serve, first fault, second serve coming up.
No shortage of serious faces out there, huh? I mean,
Intense day. Early. Not even 8 o'clock yet.
I know. We're only in our second match. There's 4 more after this.
Julin handles his serve. Forehand dropping to the inside. Manu digs that one out. Douglas, tip ball along the side wall. Point and set. Cyclones win it 6-3. 2 minutes will come back in play. Set number 2.
That's one Douglas might like to have back. Julian's been pretty solid with his catching in the backcourt. Douglas just tipped that one again on the side wall. But that was Manu's throw. I mean, he put that ball, a difficult rebote. He turned around, put that right back on the side wall. Just so well done. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our second of 6 scheduled matches this evening. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on Ikeda. Drinking water. Douglas drinking water, too. Lots of water going on in the cage, Andrew.
Well, I was looking back here because of surprise, Ikeda with that Costado 2 wall.
You'll make sure that the players are properly charged for those waters, right? That is one of your responsibilities on the spreadsheet you have in front of you.
How many was that? 2?
Two. There's a third just came in for Julian. All right. Sorry,
run out of ink here. So, yeah, there's 2.5 Costados per match in Division 2 for Ikeda, but none of them coming from the traditional Costado 2 wall. He's thrown some drop shots, he's thrown some splitters, but nothing like we saw, and that's kind of why we were so surprised.
Yeah, he shot it.
I mean, he doesn't,
He shot it with Douglas standing there. He shot it.
This is now season 7.
Yeah.
I mean, we can probably count on one hand the number of Costado 2 walls that he's thrown in singles or doubles. So to get Douglas on that particular throw at that time of the match was, really unlike anything we've ever seen from Ikeda. So, again, he's been developing it, playing a lot more left side in doubles we're seeing this year, throwing a couple more Costados. So, that was one of his weaknesses, but he's trying to develop that into a strength or at least get a little bit better, and we're seeing that. The work has paid off.
Absolutely. Manu's solid like a wall in the backcourt, just like we see every year. But this year in particular, playing with a little extra zip.
And they don't need Ikeda to go out there and be a hero every time, but just a little bit of offense, give you a couple points a match, and with Manu back behind him, no reason this team can't be one of the top teams in Division 2 after this regular season. Second set ready to get started here as the Warriors out there on the court. Alex joining them. Alex, the younger brother of Julian, and the youngest of the 3 Goitia brothers.
Inaki, Julian. Yep. The brothers Goitiandia. And with all 3 playing tonight, I have no doubt that Don Tomas is watching from Marquina.
Set 2, ready to begin. There's a serve by Douglas. Set 2 has begun. High hard backhand to the inside. There's the Robote forehand. Along the sidewall, here's Manu. Ikeda, here's the forehand from the inside. High and hard, crossing the sidewall. Picked off by Julian. Backhand above the pad. Ikeda reaches in. Catch by Ikeda, back behind him. It's a good one. Douglas all the way out for the Robote. Played up at the 6 line, dropping Ikeda with another good reach. Crashing into the wall, he gets it off. There's a backhand by Douglas. Now past Manu. Settles in the corner. Flips it back to Julian. Forehand dropping. Cut off there by Ikeda. Big backhand now. He passes. Nice Robote there by Douglas. Ikeda. Douglas goes down to the inside. Manu runs around it. Good patience. He saves that Robote. Douglas takes it. Flips it above the pad. Manu scoops it up. Big backhand now. Douglas calls him off early. Robote laid up from the 8 line. Here's Manu in the middle of the court. Oh, runner inside. Julian steps out of the way. Douglas digs out the Robote. Ikeda goes up the wall. And he comes down with the ball.
That was clean, too.
High to the inside. Manu steps in. Backhand. Here's Julian now from the 12. Just above the pad. Reaching in is Ikeda. Great control again. What a strong backhand. Douglas all the way up to the 5 line. Drops it inside. Manu scoops another. Robote comes shooting out again. Douglas lays it up. Ikeda backhand from the 5 line. Wall to wall. Julian thought about it. Douglas gets back in there for the Robote save. Manu backing up. Here's the forehand. Fakes the outside placement. Puts back inside. There's Manu. Back beyond the 13 to make the catch. Robote left side again. Manu up at the 11. Julian now from the 12 line. Outside placement attempt. Oh, Ikeda stepped out of the way. Manu on Karam. That's perfect. And it scores. Cyclones take the first point. Set 2.
What a point. Lots of back and forth between Douglas and Manu. Manu handled everything, then busted out that long carom. Very well done.
Julian lower and harder. Ikeda, no fear, steps in there again to make that catch. Julian picks it off the sidewall. The backhand, ooh, got away from him. It's up at the overhead screen and out of play. 2 points for Ikeda Manu.
Both teams doing a good job of keeping the unforced errors in check. See, just beautiful play from before. It's just Ikeda, clean miss, got out of the way, ducked, and a beautiful carom thrown by Manu. Just gorgeous.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. That is an underserve, a double fault. That's going to get Douglas and Julian their first point of set 2.
Don't see a lot of double faults at this level. Again, Ikeda knows that Douglas is going to try to go for this ball, especially if he knows, knowing that Douglas knows that he's a few points behind overall. Just puts a little pressure, extra pressure on that serve.
And first double fault for Ikeda this season. That's an overserve. First fault for Douglas, second serve coming up. Second serve is good, Manu. That serve takes him outside, low runner, Julian all alone. He scoops it, backhand. Manu calls him off, makes the catch. Hard throw, right along the wall. That comes shooting out. Douglas, quick turn. Good catch by Ikeda. Julian on the right side, comes over the top. Ikeda steps in to cut it off, backhand. Takes him to the outside. Douglas, Robote left side to the inside, cut off by Manu. This one comes shooting off the back wall. Douglas lays it up. Manu makes the catch. Robote left side to the inside. Here's Manu from the 10. That one opens up a little. Douglas digs that one out. Plays it up the middle. Manu, another forehand. This one a little bit lower. Douglas reaching up. Great control. Hard throw. Dropping. Manu gets up to it. Robote forehand to the inside. Slows it down. Manu lays it up on the back end. Douglas, two wall, too low. 3 points for Ikeda and Manu.
Yeah, Douglas's 2-all just came off the side wall. Didn't seem to be hesitant to throw it, but just dropped into that pad.
Forehand crossing. Here's Manu from the 12. Manu reaching back behind him. He controls it. Powerful throw past Julian. Robote forehand. Hard to the inside, cut off by Ikeda. Ikeda now goes deep. Douglas left side of Robote, saved above the pad. Here's Manu charging up from the 8. Backhand inside, stopped there by Julian. Julian's backhand now. Cyclone scramble. Ikeda, what a throw, wall to wall. Douglas just has to lay it up. Manu thought about it. Waits for the Robote, lays it up. Douglas steps in, high to the outside. It lands in. Ikeda steps around it and plays a forehand Robote. Then settle down. Julian puts it back up the middle. Manu. High 3-wall play. That's got a big bounce. Douglas knows where to be on the outside, but puts it right back up the middle. Manu, softer touch. Julian read it. He stepped up. Big backhand. That follows. Robote coming away out all the way up at the 4 line. Ikeda sends it wall to wall again. Douglas placed that Robote well. Cut off the side wall. Here's Julian now. Leaping catch. Forehand over the top. Ikeda pulls it in. Manu back there at the 11 line. Catch off the sidewall by Julian. You get it out passes. Douglas left side of Bote. Slows things down again. Manu. Big wafting backhand. Douglas up at the 5 line to the inside. Right back to him. Manu just above the pad.
Oh,
Douglas,
wow.
good catch. Manu again, tries it again. Douglas not going to let him, gets back in there. Now this one passes. Ikeda up there at the 5 line. Bote dropped to the inside. Stopped by Julian on the bounce. Manu goes deep. Douglas, 4 line. Sends it past Manu. Ikeda off his footing, just lays it up. Big bounce, Julian. Ooh, made that catch back at the 13. Comes over the top. Dropping on the inside. That's tipped. 2 points for the Warriors. Douglas and Julian, they serve.
This is close. So Ikeda tried to get in there, believing perhaps it was going to bounce over Manu's head. Manu's explaining what he wants from Ikeda, but really probably should have called Ikeda off on that one.
Manu powers that one. Goes all the way up to the 5 line. Douglas turns it wall to wall. Ikeda now back in position, makes the Robote save. This kicks up in front of Julian from the 12 line, high to the inside. Stopped by Manu. There's the backhand. Wall to wall. That's on the wall. Saved by Douglas. Catch by Manu. Backhand. Left side Robote. Played to the inside. Manu crashing into the wall. Comes out over the top. Julian looking for it. Oh, what a great catch along the numbers. This one dropping. Manu tipped it. Warriors have tied it 3-3.
It's a close match now with some unforced errors by Manu. Again, there was nothing easy about that catch, especially once it touched the floor, going for it on the scoop. Manu will make those day and night, but that came up on him quick.
Serve through Ikeda's legs. Backhand by Manu. Gets things going. Robote forehand turned to the inside. Stopped by Manu. Backhand. Right in the corner. Robote left side. Douglas off his footing. Drops it along the wall. Here's Manu now. More power behind this one. Julian steps away. Douglas lays up the Robote. Manu waiting for it back at the 12. Comes out over the top, looking for the big bounce. Douglas steps in, good control. Our backhand takes Ikeda to the 4. Right to the inside, Julian with a late start, still got up to it. Tough catch along the wall, just juggled in and out of the basket of Julian. That gives the Cyclones, Ikeda and Manu, 4 points.
Beautiful throw by Manu. Stepped up, looked a little awkward on the throw, but then put it right back on the side wall. Very well done.
Catch off the sidewall there by Manu. Big backhand. Robote played inside. Stopped by Manu. Backhand from the 11. Hard inside. Look at Douglas. He comes flying in. Backhand to wall. Oh, he's got this one in the air. Cortada, that's just above the pad. It scores perfectly. 4-4 is the score.
You're right. That was a perfectly executed cortada by Douglas. He makes the catch. And look at this. Low and hard, just above the pad, crossing the sidewall, low and dropping. Perfectly thrown cortada by Douglas.
Forehander Bote to the inside, stopped by Manu. Here's the backhand. Here's Manu from the 11 line to the inside. That one crossing. Well, it kicked up. Julian stays with it. Back over the top. Manu goes down to the 4 to make the save. Douglas, Costado. Ooh, splitter. Not enough.
Manu was ready for that one.
Right over Douglas's head. Julian steps in and makes a great catch on the right side. And Ikeda picks it off in the air.
That's a great catch. 2 great catches back to back.
Rabote left side to the inside. Slows it down. Here's Manu now from the 9. Hard throw. Julian takes it off the side wall. Over the top again. Ikeda reaching low. Another backhand. Well, Julian able to play this one. He's at the 12 line. Drops between them. Ikeda calls him off. Left side of Bote. Clip. Douglas got it. 2-wall. Oh, right
what
to
a catch.
Ikeda. Ikeda just above the pad on the Cortada. Julian got it before the second bounce, and it scores on the return. My, oh my. 5 points and a possible set point here for Douglas and Julian.
Difficult catch by Douglas. Rifles it. Ikeda beautifully caught.
Just kind of overthrew it.
Yeah, Julian. See Ikeda take his eye off the ball there just at the last second.
Well, Ikeda picks the serve, drops it inside. Look at Julian, makes a great catch again. Manu, what a scoop. One hand coming cross court. Douglas sends it wall to wall. Ikeda stays with the rebote, lays it up to the inside. Here's Julian now. Oh, that just does clear. Manu steps up, backhand for the 9 line. Low bullet caught by Julian. Julian tries to pass. Manu reaching up overhead, controls it. Drops between them. Julian. Ikeda rather saves the rebote. Here's Julian now on the inside. Forehand. Manu steps away. Ikeda all alone makes the save on the rebote. Along the wall, Julian with a tough catch. That backhand is launched up to the 3 line. Ikeda gets to it. Julian long carom. Is in, and it scores. Point and set. We're going to a third one in just 2 minutes.
Beautiful carom there to finish that set off. So the Warriors come back there in the second set. We'll move on to a third and final set. Just a little less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, digging their way out of that deficit. We got to 4-2. I felt that, maybe this was the Cyclones match, and Douglas came back with a nice cortada. Julian, his defense prior to that last point was phenomenal. Making 3 or 4 spectacular catches, and then finishes him off with the carom.
Some replays from that second set. You see Manu put that over his head just beautifully. That's the one where Douglas reached in quick, tried to make something happen, but he tipped it. Clean miss by Ikeda. Manu returns a carom. 1-2, landing in. Well out of the reach of Douglas. Beautifully thrown. Then Douglas. Perfectly thrown cortada. Beautiful catch by Ikeda, low and hard to the inside, but a little too high. When the game's going that quick, not that he has that much control over it, but enough for Julian to make a great catch. See Ikeda putting everything he has into that.
Wow.
And it goes to the forehand. Comes
And
back
then
with the
look at this
carom.
shot.
Yeah.
Douglas liking it from up there in the front court, and that sends us to a third and decisive set.
That was a beautiful carom by Julian there, seated on the bench. See 2 brothers there, Julian sitting, Alex standing just in front of him, Douglas behind him.
Yeah, some grueling matches. We played some long points here in this one, too.
Absolutely.
Douglas, tremendous stamina we've seen throughout his career. Recently told me he made the switch to pescatarian. He said it's helped it even more.
Wow.
So we'll see here how it plays a factor in this third set. We are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Ikeda and Manu have the serve. There's a serve. We begin our third set with a missed serve. Forehand to the inside. Manu steps away. Ikeda left side Robote. Dropping. Lets it pass. Here's Julian now for the backcourt. Forehand inside. Here's Ikeda. Manu backed up to the 12 line. Here's Julian now. Powerful throw. That's kicking up and out. Robote. Robote saved by Douglas, picked off by Manu deep in the backcourt. Tries to float it along the wall. Julian gets in there. Catch by Ikeda with the backhand. Julian on the right side, comes over the top. Manu backed up to the glass, has to make a hop. He comes down with it. Douglas lines it up off the sidewall. Big backhand follows. Robote coming way out to the 5 line. Inside placement. Douglas, great catch. Hard throw again. Manu scrambles out of the way. Ikeda saves another Robote. Julian plays it along the wall. Manu gets up to it. Backhand. Robote coming way out. Robote laid up by Douglas. Pulled in by Manu. Forehand Robote. Julian thought about it. Steps away. Douglas has to lay this one up above his head. Ikeda lets it pass. Here's Manu. High to the inside. Clearing that overhead screen. Douglas tracks it down. Whips it in. Passes. Ikeda has to make the save. Julian comes over the top. Ikeda going to wait for it. Lines it up. Trying to cross the wall, and he does so perfectly to make it a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, no, he saw Julian move forward, cross the sidewall perfectly right where, I mean, Julian's been solid as far as his catching this evening, but he crossed that wall right in front of his face. Well done by Ikeda.
Look at that. I mean, he's all the way on the outside, steps around it. Look at where this crosses and sneaks to the inside. Julian in the middle of the court. Whips it inside, crossing the wall. Manu with a great scoop. This one dropping. Julian thought about it. Douglas alone makes the save. Catch by Ikeda. Along the inside, powerful backhand. He's come shooting off the back wall. Douglas plays it up the middle. Right back to Manu. Manu sends it a long way, all the way up to the 4 line. Douglas lays it up. Big bounce. Manu controls it up high. Douglas another one. Ikeda steps in, comes cross court. Here's the backhand. Julian with a good read, caught that in the air. Robote forehand. Look at Julian, not going to let that ball pass. Great catch overhead. Blindly, 3-wall play. Ikeda knows where to be to make that save. Julian back in the corner, high to the inside. Manu pulls it in off the sidewall. Big backhand follows. Off the wall there by Manu. Backhand dropping. Julian gets to it this time. Backhand 2-wall. Oh, not enough. Ikeda keeps it on the left. Floats it back in play. Douglas able to save the Robote. Forehand Robote. Manu steps away. Ikeda drops it to the inside. Julian backpedaling. Makes the catch. Forehand Robote, Douglas reaching in, straight to the outside, more of a splitter. Ooh, Manu's got it. Manu, long drop shot. Dropped in to score.
Julian did a great job of reading where the ball was going to be. But, again, there's a floating aspect of this ball coming off the sidewall. You see Douglas going to the outside. Split placement, read by Manu, stopped on the forehand. Manu, not so much a drop shot, so much as an inside placement. Again, crossing Julian up at the side wall. Very well done.
Over serve. Second serve coming up for Ikeda. Here's Manu from the left side. Little bullet caught right off the sidewall. Good read by Julian. Powerful throw. Manu reaching back in the corner, makes a play. Julian from the 12 line, dropping inside. Ikeda picks it off. Backhand. All two wall. Robote forehand. Sent a long way by Douglas. Up to the 5 line. Ikeda whips it inside. Long run. Douglas comes all the way back, digs it out. Ikeda takes it off the wall, controls it, flips it back to Julian now. Ikeda in position, saves the rebote. Douglas, 2 wall, too low. 4-0 lead for Ikeda Manu.
Costado 2 wall has been not working for Douglas tonight. He's under a certain amount of pressure to throw more of them, and obviously, as you pointed out in the stats, when he does throw them in doubles, he has a high percentage of landing them, but tonight they have just landed into the pad and become self-reinforcing.
Yeah.
Like after the second or third, you just don't want to throw it anymore.
I mean, a couple 2 walls, the Philo caught the pad too. The Cortada's been the best throw we've seen, but just not enough of it, but got to make their last push here. Here's Manu on the left side, backhand. Caught again by Julian, great control. Coming up the middle, Ikeda now for the left side. Julian steps back to the 12. Catch by Julian along the inside. Backhand, Manu keeps it. Goes deep. Douglas fires the rebote, Manu. Oh, just out of reach. Ikeda left side to the outside. Douglas, Costado, hard throw, scoop by Manu. Julian, good positioning, makes the save. Backhand again from the 10 line. Blasted right to him, he stands in. Outside placement, faked both Cyclones.
Nice
Ikeda
save.
just lays it up. Julian reaching up high. Another one. Cyclones ready for this one. Make the catch in the air, backhand along the wall. Caught by Julian.
That was a great catch.
Backhand launched all the way up to the 5 line. Coming right up the middle on that rebote. Ikeda set up for it. Drops it inside. Crosses the wall. Julian stands in. Back at the 13. Here's the catch by Manu. Hard backhand.
Wow.
Well, that's coming out. Manu reaching way up high. Forehand. Crossing the wall again. Julian stops this one on the bounce. Sidearm play. Manu all alone. Right to Douglas. Another Costado. Here's the drop shot. That's not working. Ikeda gets up to it. Backhand floated to the inside. Cut off. Here's Julian. Carom by Julian from
Beautiful.
the backcourt. That'll score. Gets the Warriors on the board here in set 3.
There'll be no shutout in the third set. And again, that carom working well for Julian when he's brought it out. Last set and just now.
Oh, what a stop there by Manu to get things going. Drops it inside. Here's Julian. Robote forehand by Douglas. Long way. Ikeda just does get out to it. Drops it inside. Julian ducks. Douglas comes all the way back. Saves it. Manu up the wall. Forehand back over the top. Julian, what a hop. He just does get to it. Manu patiently waiting on the rebote to the inside. Another big bounce. Julian's got this one. Fake the outside placement, put it back inside. Ikeda makes the catch, floats the backhand up, and it's tipped. 5 points and a possible set and a possible match point here for Ikeda Manu.
Julian has been solid on those forehands. That one just looked a bit tenuous, almost like he wanted to let it pass back out to the rebote for Douglas. See both Cyclones retying their cesses after going 4 straight points. Possible match point here for the Cyclones, Ikeda and Manu. You want to have that cest on tight. What was it? 3 weeks ago we saw the basket come flying off during a throw?
Could have been, yeah. Probably about that time.
3-4 weeks ago.
Started the regular season back on January 20th, so a little over a month. June on the right side to the inside, catch by Ikeda. That's right on the numbers. No call. Douglas has got to get in there. He lays it up. Here's Ikeda from the 6. Oh, he drops it inside and scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Ikeda Manu win it the 3rd set. Taking the final set 6-1. Cyclones even up that game day with the win. We've got Alex and Bradley up against Bueno and Omega Reina coming up next. And some good conversation there by Manu and Ikeda making their way off the court. Getting their first win together here in this Winter 25 season. Take a look at this final sequence here. Just lays it up, drops it over the top, and then 2 bounces ruled and the win for the Cyclones. Game day now all tied up, 1 win per team through our first 2 matches. It's a third of the way through this game day. 4 matches remain. Alex and Bradley against Bueno and Omega Reina coming up in this 4th division doubles match. See that practice going on now. We will hear from our winners, Ikeda and Manu. What a match that was. I mean, for Division 2, back and forth action, some lengthy rallies. I mean, that match had to have taken better part of 45 minutes at least. So he's had some lengthy ones these last couple days, but great play back and forth between the Warriors and Cyclones to begin this game day. Cyclones come out on top, though. Ikeda and Manu responsible for the win. And here they are. Congratulations, guys. First win together in this Winter 25 season. What was the difference today to get you in the win column for the first time, Ikeda?
Well, on my part, trying to be concentrated on the game, not to do any mistakes. That was the whole point on this game. Try to not do the less mistakes.
Yeah, and we've seen you in particular, Ikeda, play a lot more left side. Is that a function of strategy, or is that part of the development of your game, or what's the reason we're seeing some more of that?
No, man, in this division, you need to have all the weapons, so I need to practice more on my costado. So today was a good shot. Hopefully I can continue making those points. They're very important.
Awesome, guys. A great performance again. You tied up the game day. Congratulations on that win.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll move on over to 4th division doubles. Alex and Bradley taking on Bueno and Omega Reina. These 2 teams winless so far in the regular season. Alex and Bradley just 0-1. Bueno and Omega Reina 0-2. And a lot of the teams playing tonight, I mean, seen the most amount of games a team has played is 4, but some teams as few as 1 game. So that's the case for this Alex and Bradley team. So still in the early stages of their double season.
Alex and Bragley in 2024. Paired up in just two uncharacteristic styles and played very well with each other.
Back together on this Warriors team now, and we're ready to begin match number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third match of the game day, 4th Division doubles. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Alex and Bradley. And for the Cyclones, it's Bueno and Amigarena.
There's the serve by Alex. A sidearm serve. We begin. Rebote forehand by Alex. He makes the save. Blind on the forehand. Scoop by Bragley. Amigarena backhand from the 11 line. High and hard to the inside. A Rebote left side. Hooked. First point of this match goes to Bueno and Amigarena. Of the Cyclones, Bueno has the serve.
These are always fun matches where you have the higher ranked player on both teams, one in the front, one in the backcourt. In this case, Alex, number 2 for his team, going up against Bueno, who's the 5. And then Amigarena has the advantage there in the backcourt compared to Bradley, who's in Division 5.
Ball tipped off the serve. Second point for Bueno and Amigarena.
And in those particular matchups, you always like to have an aggressive front court or someone that could go out there and kill the point. Especially with some of these lower ranked backcourters in this division. You see a couple more missed balls back in the corner.
Bragley on the forehand from the 9 line. Low, long placement to the inside, and Bueno's there. Alex from midcourt, forehand. Played back to pass. Amigarena from the 12 line. Hard to the inside, it goes Rebote for the forehand of Alex. Bueno again, this time from the 7 line. Bragley with a big reach makes the catch. Rebote left side by Amigarena. Ball tipped back here in the corner. 3 points for Bueno and Amigarena of the Cyclones. Bueno has the serve.
And that's all the Cyclones are trying to do. Get that ball to either drop in the corner or make the catch there for Bradley as difficult as possible. If Alex can get to some of these rebotes, he's having to play him back at the 10 or 11 line where he can't do a whole lot with it.
Bragley on the serve. Here's the backhand. Powerful backhand by Amigarena. Amigarena from the 11 line. Bragley now on the forehand. Mid-wall. Amigarena makes the Rebote low and inside. Alex is there. Drop shot. Read by Amigarena. He gets there, cannot bring the ball in. That's a point for Alex and Bragley of the Warriors. Alex has the serve.
Nice Rebote save here to the inside, but Alex is able to get it right to the Costano. You see Bueno, I mean, he's back at the 7 line on the outside of the court. Amigarena's deep in the backcourt.
Alex is going to take advantage
Find
of that,
the
no
space.
doubt. Absolutely.
You got to take what they're giving you, and that's the drop shot. Good on Alex to get that one in, to get his team on the board.
Powerful serve by Alex. Here's the backhand by Amigarena. Ball took off. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 4 points for Bueno and Amigarena of the Cyclones. Bueno has the serve. Yeah, Alex trying to get the ball back, but that thing took off.
And Bradley coming up to tell him, he said, hey, we don't need to send it that far, too, because Bueno probably was in position to save that Rebote, and generally a couple unforced errors.
Powerful forehand by Bragley, stopped by Amigarena at the 12 line. Beautiful catch by Bragley. Ball tipped. 2 points for Alex and Bragley of the Warriors. Alex has the serve.
Yeah, surprising. I mean, don't know whether he took his eye off it or just a plain miss there in the backcourt, but right to him. You don't see that
Bueno
often.
picks a difficult serve. Here's a catch by Bragley down low from the 11 line. Amigarena, backhand from the 12. Amigarena comes cross court to make the catch. Rabote, left side by Alex. In and out of the cesta, the ball goes. 5 points for Bueno and Amigarena of the Cyclones. Possible set point.
Hasn't been anything too complicated for the Cyclones. I mean, all the cliches, catch one more ball, keep the ball to the inside, play it along the side wall. Simple strategy, and it's working well, 5-2. Ooh,
Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. That is point and set to Bueno and Amigarena of the Cyclones. They won in the first set 6-2. With 2 minutes on the board, come back out, player next set.
Yeah.
That happened fast. That, yeah, have to imagine that Alex was a little frustrated wanting to make something happen on that serve. Believe that he was actually trying to scoop the serve.
Yeah, that's what it looked like there,
which is,
too.
that's his prerogative. There you have Bueno. That's a double charge for Bueno on the water. He just dumped about half a bottle out onto the floor. Cada came in with the rescue towel.
Man, at this economy, he's going to do. All right, well, we'll put 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City High Life Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our third of 6 scheduled matches. Try to put those two words together. Sometimes a little tricky for me anyway. 6 scheduled matches for the game day this evening. So far, all tied up between the Warriors and the Cyclones. 1 match apiece.
Yeah, Amigarena now in his third full season as a member of Battle Court. Second highest catch rate in terms of Division IV backcourters. He's only trailing Cabrera, and second is good for nearly 96%, 95.7% for Amigarena.
Had a great season.
Solid seasons, catching great, and Bueno up in front of him too. I mean, not known for killing the point, but great catcher, very solid, and historically hasn't made a lot of mistakes up there in the front. This season, catch rate down a little bit from what we've seen. Bueno, surprisingly, one of the lower players, only 88%. But again, it's also only been 2 matches for that team. So a lot of these stats, too, it's still very early in the season. Each doubles team will play 10 matches. All singles players will play 5 matches, except Division I players, they'll play 10 matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Alex will have the serve for the Warriors.
I expect even the same aggressive style from the Warriors. I mean, that's what you got Alex up there in the front to kill these points, see what they do here in set 2.
Alex serves, we begin. Here's a backhand by Amigarena to the inside. It's tipped. First point of the second set goes to Bueno and Amigarena of the Cyclones. Bueno has served.
Tough way to start off this set, especially after a slow start in set number 1. Trying to get back into it, and first ball, think you have it, and it drops out. Oh,
that ball moves to the outside. So did Bragley. He got assessed on it, could not maintain control. 2 points for Bueno and Amigarena. Bueno has the serve.
Yeah, getting to that ball wasn't the issue for Bradley as much as it was controlling it. Got to it low on his right side. Ball's got a ton of spin, kicking at a sharp angle off the side wall.
Bragley, powerful forehand, caught in the air by Amigarena. Amigarena from the 10 line. Rabote, left side by Alex. Bueno's there. Backhand by Bragley. Amigarena down low, backhand. Amigarena, Rabote saved to the inside. Here's Bragley from the 10 line. Powerfully. From the right side, Rabote forehand by Bueno. Alex to the inside, scoop by Amigarena. Soft touch caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Bueno and Amigarena. Bueno has the serve.
You know, and I'm not going to criticize you. I don't hate that shot at all. I mean, that soft placement to the inside, the space is there in almost every match you watch. And again, we say it every day. It just comes down to executing it. I mean, just a couple inches higher, and that's, you know, maybe the point that kick starts this run for the Warriors.
Alex picks the serve, splits placement, scooped
boy.
by Bueno. The 2-0 by Bueno returned perfectly to score. 4 points for Bueno and Amigarena. Bueno has the serve.
And Bueno stepping up
nice.
defense and offense right here. Makes the catch on the outside. And then recognizes that he's got the Warriors trapped. So I'm going to throw this 2-wall. All he's got to do is kiss it off the side wall. See how much it opens to make it 4-0.
Powerful backhand by Baраgley, caught by Amigarena. Here's a backhand to the inside. Robote, the rebound off the back wall. Catch by Amigarena. Cortada, caught on the forehand of Baраgley. Baраgley sends it back right up the middle. Here's Amigarena. That ball dropping and scoring. 5 points for Bueno and Amigarena. This is possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, Bradley did the right thing. He heard his front quarter call him off. He ducked out of the way, and then that died off the back wall and dropped just in front of Alex. Not surprised that Bueno and Amigarena are winning, but in this fashion, I mean, 6-2, 6-0. That's pretty dominant. 5-0 so far. See if they close it out. Wow,
ball tipped off the serve. That is point, set, and match in straight sets for Bueno and Amigarena, taking it 6-2, 6-0 for the Cyclones.
And the Cyclones winning those last two matches. They now lead the game day 2-1 after dropping the first. Bueno and Amigarena both making their way off the court. Quick work. They got it done. 6-2, 6-0.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
2-1 lead for the Cyclones after that win by Bueno and Amigarena. Their first of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. Now see how that win propels this team the rest of the year, but what a way to start. First win, Bueno and Amigarena. Winners of that last match. Congratulations, guys. Dominant win to take the lead on the game day. First time playing against Alex and Bradley this season. What was some of the strategy used to get that big win?
Today, we start with good communication, and the key was to catch one more than them. They don't play very well, so we know that the next game that we play against them is going to be harder. So very happy for this victory, and we had to learn about the how to win against this couple, and very happy.
Yeah, and Bueno playing in that matchup against one of the top-ranked front quarters on this roster. What's the key to slowing a player like Alex down?
Nothing. I mean, like Amigo said, man, fortunately we were able to go out there and just catch one more than them today. Really it was just a matter of it fell our way. The ball just fell our way tonight. Fortunate for us, man. We've been off to a slow start. Hopefully we could build off this, because not just us but the whole team, man. We need to pick it up a little bit. So we're gonna gel together and we're gonna peak at the right time, and that's that.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys. Good win. See what happens the rest of this game day. Thank you.
Thank you. Go Clones. Whoosh, whoosh.
And we will see Julian against Ikeda here in singles. We saw that matchup in doubles in match number 2. But Julian I mean, what more can you say? He's been dominant, hasn't lost in this division in singles since season 5. Ikeda up and down. He's had a great start to this season. He's 2-0, but, you know, always seems to fall just short in these matchups against Julian. Playing with a lot of confidence coming off that early win is Ikeda. We'll see what he can do here in his second match of the day.
Time to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 4, a 4th Division singles. Representing the Warriors, we have number 16, Julian. And for the Cyclones, number 23, Ikeda. There's a serve by Julian. We begin our next match. Forehand to the inside. Ikeda gets there before it crosses. Good catch, hard throw on the number. Stopped by Julian. Julian sends it deep. Robote forehand to the inside. Ooh, caught that one in the air. Forehand dropping. Scoop by Ikeda right off the sidewall. There's the backhand. Julian stays up at the 8. Not a lot on that Robote. Ikeda whips it up. Julian steps in on the right side. Throws it up the middle. Ooh, not past Ikeda, though. He reaches up. Forehands dropping. And Julian catches it on the right side. Julian back at the 10 line. Forehand right at the middle again. Ikeda picks it up on the bounce. Looking for that 3-wall play. Julian not going to let him pass. Here's the right side. Low to the inside. That'll score. Kicking up to get Julian on the board first.
Ikeda reached in, looked like he thought about it for a second. Thought that it might not be a good idea. It wasn't. If you're going to make the catch, make the catch. Tough there at the side wall. Would have been a particularly difficult Robote, but Julian gets the first point, the first set.
Ikeda up there at the 10, backhand. That's dropping low for Julian. Julian from the 9. Powers it to the inside, backing up. Ikeda makes the catch. Julian comes over the top. Ikeda steps in at the 9 line. High and hard, look at a pass. Julian steps back, makes the play. Oh, tough catch again there by Julian. Backhand along the wall. Ikeda in position, he lays it up high to the inside. That's a big bounce. Julian right up against the wall to make that one. Ikeda backhand 2-wall, slows it down. Julian gonna get there on the outside. Opens up, 3-wall play. It's tipped. Goes across the side wall to give Julian 2 points.
Ikeda goes for the backhand 2-wall, but he doesn't throw it particularly hard nor fast. Julian had plenty of time to get out there and make the catch, which he did.
Ikeda from the 11, wall 2-wall from the left side. Julian lays up the Robote. Ikeda looking to attack. He's got it up at the 7. Fires it inside, low and hard, and it scores. Ikeda gets on the board here, first point of the match.
Ikeda doing a good job there, keeping the ball to the inside.
Julian on the inside, high and hard. That's coming way out. Ikeda tracks it down at the 7, puts it inside. Caught off the wall there by Julian. Ikeda reaches back behind him. Powerful throw. That's coming out again. Robote forehand above the pad. Ikeda steps in. Julian now at the 10 line to the inside. Ikeda now from the 9. Right in the corner on a knee. Julian lays this one up. Ikeda looking to attack. Up at the 7, fake the carom, put it back inside.
Tough
There's
catch.
a one-handed scoop. Backhand follows and passes. Ikeda now diving effort, but that caught the rail. That is out of play. 3 points for Julian.
Made the save, but didn't have control. Hit the rail just above the front wall. Which is out of play.
Ikeda strong backhand. Robote forehand. Play to the inside. Ikeda steps in front of it, makes the catch. That one caught off the sidewall by Ikeda backhand. Right to him, Ikeda. Hard to the inside. Julian running with it, makes the catch. Robote forehand, back over the top. Julian hand on the wall, makes the play. Ikeda runs under this one, forehand to the outside. The outside
Beautiful
placement scores. 2 points for Ikeda.
Ikeda will lull you into this sense of you're just playing catch out there. Catch and throw, catch and throw, catch and throw. Nothing about his posture would suggest that he was about to throw that. Looking to the inside, focusing on the ball. Got him with an outside placement.
Strong serve handled there by Julian backhand. On the wall, here's the Robote. Stop by Julian along the wall, big catch. Hard backhand to the inside on the Robote. Stop by Julian. Julian low and hard. Ikeda steps around it. Here's a forehand sidearm carom. Not opening enough. Julian from the outside. His carom does. That's 4-2. Julian leads.
Good read by Julian. Even better throw. Again, the caroms have been working for him tonight.
Ikeda, all he can behind this throw. Three-wall play. Julian plays it back to the inside. Ikeda over the top on the 10 line. Julian ducks out of the way. Saves the Robote. Over the top again. What
Beautiful
a tough
scoop.
catch there behind Julian. Backhand. All the wall. Ikeda gets in there again on a knee. Saves the Robote. Backhand from the 10. Right in the corner. That's kicking up. Julian just lays it up. Ikeda takes off. Ooh, got there, but couldn't make the catch. 5 points and a possible set point for Julian.
Got there, and if we had a front view, you may see Ikeda taking his eye off the ball at the very last second here. That's been a problem for him in the past. There, he's focused on it. Yeah. And he takes his eye off the ball, looking to the outside. I think an outside placement may have been coming. Had to make the catch first.
Ikeda powers this one wall to wall. Robote forehand. Dropping on the inside, backing up. Ikeda crashes in. Long carom shot. It opens. Ooh, Julian reaches out. His carom returns. Scores for the set. Julian wins it 6-2. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set number 2.
Yeah, so Julian of the Warriors coming out on top of that first set. 2 minutes on the board. We'll come back out and play our second set. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Warriors and the Cyclones. Currently playing a singles match between Julian, looking a little on the pensive side there. Correa coming up behind him. Some replays from that first set. Ikeda with the catch. See the way he takes his eye off that ball? That time it worked for him just fine. Kept his eyes to the inside. Came up with an outside placement. This carom was read by Julian, and Julian returns the carom beautifully from the forehand. Just got him. Julian pretty much in control of this entire set. Ikeda got to this, but again, eyes off the ball, trying to catch that ball down low. Clearly within his ability to make that catch. Beautiful quick bounce there. Carom, well thrown, just not thrown well enough. Another carom from the forehand of Julian will finish off that set. About 40 seconds to go in this break between the first and second sets. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
So I believe Julian has won 10 in a row, dating back to, what was that, season 5. He lost his first match in season 5, then rattled off 4 wins in a row. He was undefeated last year, and then started off this season 1-0. So it's been quite the streak. I mean, we can say we've never seen a win streak that long in Battle Court and singles. Julian, a player that played previously up in Division 3, he dropped down to this Warriors team in Division 4, and they've frozen him every year, and rightfully so. Such a great player in this division. Ready to begin set number 2. We are ready to begin set 2. Ikeda will serve to Julian. There's a serve. We begin set 2. Ikeda comes back, makes a diving save. Julian takes off. He's going to get there. Oh, he faked the outside placement, put it inside to score. Julian gets the first point of set 2.
Yeah, Julian with a punishing forehand there. Ikeda makes a save. Ikeda spent a little bit more time down than he usually does. Usually gets up a little bit quicker. Julian looked like he was going outside placement. Sold it to Ikeda. Fired it back inside to score.
Ikeda makes the catch. Hard to the inside. That's right on the wall. Leaping grab made by Julian. Puts it back up the middle. Ikeda from the left side trying to go deep. And he passes. Robote laid up by Julian. Ikeda looking to attack up at the 7. Fires it inside. Back it up. Cannot scoop it up. That gets Ikeda's first point.
Bit more aggressive in his style of play, which we've seen Ikeda do in singles before, where he starts speeding things up. Curious to see if he's going to be able to do that here, if he'll have a chance to. 1-1 in the second set.
Catch by Julian off the wall. Across, Ikeda gets up to it. High and hard again. Julian turns to look for it. Robote. It's a nice save. Ikeda back up the middle. Ooh, almost hit himself. Julian's got to get it off. And it scores. 2 points for Julian.
Yeah, that's one of those where if you get hit with your own ball, you're going to lose the point. So some acrobatics here to stay safe. And basically, Julian, do what you got to do. Just don't hit me with the balls.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Ball missed in the serve. That's a 3-1 lead for Julian.
Just a miss by Ikeda off the serve. You don't often see that.
Catch on the inside there by Ikeda. That caught the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. 4-1.
Ikeda has not been able to catch a break here between missed balls and that ball. Just trying to come out powerfully. Kicked up and hit the overhead screen, which is out of play.
Julian from the 10 line, big backhand now. Robote dropping, caught by Julian. Julian's backhand Dropping in the corner again, Ikeda. Quick turn on the rebote. Julian keeps the pressure on. Costado, 2-wall, 2-score. With a soft touch to make it 5-1. That's a possible set and a possible match point for Julian.
Really smart play by Julian, moving Ikeda back and forth from the outside to the inside, inside to the outside. Ikeda spending a lot of time on the ground this match.
Julian tracks down the forehand. Fires it inside. Ikeda looking for it. Makes the save. Oh, Julian to the outside. Winds it up. Dropping low. The scoop is missed. Point, set, and match. Julian takes it in straight set. 6-2, 6-1. And another win for Julian here in Division 4 singles. 11 in a row. He ties up the game day for his team. A big win. 2-2 going into match 5. Alex and Manny ready to take on Inaki and Migarena. Let's take a look here at that game day score now. 2-2. All tied up. Through our first 4 matches, Cray and Bradley won the first one over Bueno and Rock. Then Ikeda and Manu defeated Douglas and Julian. Bueno and Migarena, big win over Alex and Bradley. And then Julian, just a few moments ago, to tie it up with a straight set victory. We will hear from our winner, Julian. What an asset to the Warriors over the last couple seasons. Big part of that championship run. And he's now rattled off 11 wins in a row in Division 4 singles. Congratulations, Julian. With that tremendous win streak that you have, how do you stay focused on the task at hand each time you step out there on the court?
I mean, it's hard to be focused after you lose the first match, but as I always say, when I get in there, I always try to give my best, play hard, and that's it.
I did just that once again, Julian. Congratulations on another win to tie up this game day.
Thank you.
And just about a minute away from that third division matchup, Alex and Manny taking on Inaki and Migarena now for the second time this season. The first time they matched up, won by Alex and Manny in straight sets, 6-5, 6-5. So both sets coming down to a decisive 11th point. That's the only win for Alex and Manny this year. They're 1-2, and the only loss for Inaki and Migarena in the regular season. They're 3-1. Yeah, that was a surprising match just about 10 days ago. It was the final match of the game day. Cyclones with a chance to win it, sending out Inaki and Migarena, who on paper is probably one of the strongest teams in all of Battle Court. This is a team that played up in Division 1 previously, and now they're all the way in Division 3. And everyone, due for an off night. That may have been the case for the Cyclones that time around, but I'm sure they're heavily motivated tonight with the game day tied up again, and they can secure at least a tie for their team if they win this match. The finale will be Douglas against Manu, Division 1 singles. As we're ready to get our next match started here. Alex and Manny against Inaki and Migarena. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 5, third division doubles. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Alex and Manny. And for the Cyclones, it's Inaki and Migarena.
Alex serves, we begin. Manny on the forehand from the 12 line. Here's a backhand by Iñaki. Iñaki on the backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Manny's there. Ball tipped to side wall. Warriors on the board up first here in first set.
Really slow start for Alex in that first match. We'll see what he brings out here for match number 2. High energy player and plays with the chip on his shoulder. That's when he's at his best. See what he does.
Here's the backhand by Migarena to the inside. Robote left side, saved by Manny. Iñaki aggressively from the 4 line to the outside where it scores. Well thrown, 1-1. Iñaki will serve.
Iñaki's one of the key players in all of Battle Court. I think the Cyclones are going to go as far as Iñaki takes them. I mean, #1 front quarter is a guy who's played in Division I previously in his career. He's now a 2. He's slotted with Manu and Migarena here, and these are 2 teams that if the Cyclones want to win, they're going to need to put up some big numbers.
Backhand by Manny to the inside. Ball to wall. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Iñaki will keep it on the left side. Forehand. Robote by Alex. Filo will score. 2 points for Iñaki and Migarena. Iñaki has the serve.
Don't know if Iñaki watched the tape back and saw something, but he went straight to the Filo twice in a row. The one thing I like about this shot is it gives the defense less time to react compared to the 2-wall. Now you can't, I guess you can throw a split placement, but it doesn't have quite the same effect. If you keep throwing it like that, though, there's no answer.
Here's Manny on the backhand to the inside. Iñaki, backhand from the 8 line. Robote by Alex. Migarena advances, takes it in the air, backhand for midcourt. Here's a backhand by Migarena. Catch by Iñaki. Iñaki from the 8 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Alex looks for the Robote, plays it up from the forehand. Migarena from the 11 line. Backhand. Beautiful catch by Manny. Robote forehand. Straight to the inside, and Migarena's there. Powerful forehand by Alex. Caught the overhead screen. That's out of play. 3 points for Iñaki and Migarena. Iñaki serves.
He really threw that Robote, sent it a long way, but just catching a piece of that overhead screen, upper boundary, to make it 3-1, favor of the Cyclones.
Here's Manny on the backhand to the inside. Migarena from the 11 line. Migarena goes to the corner, comes out on the left side beautifully. Catch by Manny deep in the backcourt. Alex now from the 9 line. Powerful backhand going wall to wall and out to the Robote. Catch by Manny. Manny from the 13 line to the inside. Migarena's there. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Fired low and hard by Alex. Here's the backhand by Migarena. Manny takes it in the air. Robote forehand up high. Alex attacks the 4 line. Placement inside, read by Migarena, stopped by Migarena. Alex on the Robote. Iñaki picks it off in the air. Filo again will score. 4 points for Iñaki and Migarena of the Cyclones. Iñaki has the serve.
Well, Inaki's making this look pretty easy. I mean, it's certainly not, or else everybody would be throwing Filos on every time they caught the ball. I mean, look at where this placement is. I mean, he makes the catch. Alex is waiting for it, and that opens up, and it's so quick.
It's sufficiently in front of Alex where he's not getting any play on it. Here's a backhand by Manny. That's a Magic City bounce. That will score. 2 points for Alex and Manny of the Warriors. Alex has the serve.
They'll get the sidewall on the board today. A pretty active Tuesday for the sidewall, but hasn't really.
Yeah, this one
first
hits,
match, I guess.
Hits the sidewall and basically makes a left turn.
Yeah. That Bueno Rock, Correa, Bradley, one each, but haven't seen it since.
Low and hard to the inside by Migarena. Here's the backhand. Migarena from the 12 line. Alex up high, backhand from the 9. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote by Iñaki. Caught on the forehand of Manny. Rebote left side. This one caught by Manny. Big backhand by Migarena. Rebote comes out. Rebote left side, saved by Migarena. Big bounce brought down by Manny at the 10 line. Rebote saved by Alex. Iñaki, drop shot to the inside. Alex maneuvers around it, makes the catch on the forehand. Iñaki gets in there, stops it before the second bounce. Rebote saved by Manny. Big bounce, will score. What a well-played point by all 4 players. That's 3 for Alex and Manny of the Warriors. Alex has the serve.
Oh, Inaki's established the outside, so what does he do? He drops one to the inside, but Alex wasn't fooled at all. Returns a drop shot. Inaki gets there. Look, he flicks this up to pass. This is a great effort there by Manny. Gets it in play, gets it along the wall, kicking up and scoring.
Manny on the forehand from the 11 line. Inaki takes this in the air. The 2-wall stopped quickly by Alex. Returned to score. 4-4 is the score. Alex has the serve for the Warriors.
Well, the only thing that's been working is that Filo. Inaki kicks this one off the sidewall, more the traditional Costado 2-wall, and Alex is right there. Able to kill it with just a perfect cortada.
Powerful serve by Alex. Here's the backhand. Alex calling for the rebote. Play to the inside. Here's a Migarena. Backhand from the 12 line. Ball tipped by Inaki at the 7 line. It is possible set point for Alex and Manny, who've come back here in the first set. They have it 5-4.
Shocking. I mean, it's just really gotten away from the Cyclones in a hurry. I mean, they had no answer for the Filo. Inaki hasn't thrown it since, and sort of 4-point run for the Warriors to get right back in it.
Low hard serve by Alex. Caught and returned by Migarena. Here's Manny from the 13. Big backhand going wall to wall. Rebote. Rebote forehand by Iñaki. Caught by Alex. Alex for the split placement. Migarena makes the rebote save. Difficult catch. Excellent save by Manny. Rebote, 2-all. Inaki's on it. Stops it with the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Caught in the air by Manny. Inaki aggressively from the left side. Big backhand. Rebote forehand by Alex. Backhand 2-all, read and stopped by Alex. Alex with a 3-wall play. That lands in, hits the screen and scores. Point and set for Alex and Manny. They take the first set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. Come back out. We'll come back. Play our second set.
What a set there for Alex and Manny, down 4-1. They win 5 straight to take the opening set. Well, a slow start for Alex today, slow start for this team again. Inaki was, everything he threw was scoring easily. I mean, there's one of them, the Filo. Costado straight to the outside. That one even better than the one before. You see that made it 2-1. Drop shot here by Alex to the inside. Amigarena all over it. Right back to Inaki. Guess where this one's going? To the outside. But then, that's where things got interesting. You know, that shot, Inaki rips another Filo. I mean, he's been throwing it great today.
But Alex
who
is
knows what would have happened?
I mean, look at the two brothers trading forehands there. Just beautiful to watch. Tremendous control by Alex.
Kicking and staying inside, up along the wall. Here's the 2-wall. I mean, that's not too far off the boundary line. Not the best one from Inaki, but a great catch and a beautiful return for Alex. That brought it to 4-4, and then 2 more points. And the Warriors, Alex and Manny, come out ahead.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida, currently in our 5th of 6 scheduled matches for this evening. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Alex there on the left-hand side of your screen playing with a veteran, Manny.
Yeah, Manny's had some struggles this season, but today not one of those days. This is his first appearance, and he's been solid there in the back. A couple of very difficult catches. One on that back wall late in the set. A lot of spin on it. He controlled it. His team came away with a big point. And the set.
We are ready to begin our second set. Inaki will have the serve for the Cyclones. Inaki serves. Our second set has begun. There's a backhand by Manny. Low runner to the inside. Caught near by Inaki. Robote. That rebound off the back wall. Inaki makes the catch. Backhand on the return. Beautiful catch by Amigarena down low. Big backhand. Caught by Manny. Manny to the inside on the sidewall. Great snag by Inaki. Powerful backhand by Amigarena. Robote to the left side of Alex. Alex, great catch. Reaching out at the center line. Big backhand follows. Robote right up the middle. Played on the forehand of Inaki. Quick bounce. Catch made on the forehand of Manny. Backhand 2-all is read and stopped by Inaki. Inaki's carom opens wide and scores. Well executed. First point here going to Inaki and Amigarena.
Pretty much every point for the Cyclones had come off a shot of some sort. This time Inaki gets an opportunity with the forehand. Chooses the carom, opens up wide and scores.
Robote to the left side. That's low. Caught by Alex. Alex goes to the inside. Amigarena reads it. Returns it. Tough scoop. Oh. Not completed in the backcourt. 2 points for Inaki and Amigarena. Of the Cyclones, Inaki serves.
Very difficult scoop there in the backcourt by Manny. Left his feet to try to make it.
Here's the catch by Manny. Backhand. Straight back. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Beautiful catch by Manny in the corner. Big backhand follows. Manny in the corner again. Backhand from the 13 line. Miguel now from the 12. Robote left side. Miguel on the bounce. Backhand from the 12 line. Iñaki, difficult catch down low. Backhand coming from the 7. Alex for the Robote. Powerful costado Robote passes. Robote saved by Miguel. It's catch made by Manny on the bounce. Ball tipped. That's a point for Alex and Manny of the Warriors. Alex will have the serve. And Iñaki apologizing to Alex, basically recognizing may have gotten in his way. There's not a lot of room. Miguel from the backhand. Robote, forehand by Alex. Big backhand by Miguel, and Manny's there. Here's the backhand to the inside. Robote for Iñaki from the forehand. Alex takes it on the bounce. Cortada stopped beautifully by Iñaki. Fine catch on the left side. Iñaki again, backhand from the 8 line. Catch by Alex. Alex from the forehand. Robote forehand by Alex to the outside. Iñaki alone with the Robote. He will keep it on the forehand. He made the save. Here's Alex up to the 3 line. Powerful, powerful forehand. Scooped beautifully by Miguel. Robote forehand. Caught in the air by Miguel. Excellent catch by Manny up high. Miguel again. Backhand from the 9 line. Lower bullet. Robote saved by Alex. To the outside it goes. Cortada scores. Scores 3-1 in favor of Iñaki and Miguel of the Cyclones. Iñaki serves.
Oh, look at this Cortada. We'll take a look at this scoop here. Look at this. He drops down, stays low, and that's not a lot of bounce there. So close that some of the Warriors thought they maybe caught the pad, but makes it 3-1.
Here's a backhand by Manny. Robote, left side, missed mid-court by Iñaki. 2 points for Alex and Manny. Alex has the serve.
Yeah, this set kind of has the same feel to set number 1. I mean, it seemed like the Cyclones were in full control. The next thing you know, it's just a 1-point deficit. It's a 1 unforced error.
Beautiful serve by Alex. Backhand by Miguel. Manny will take it in the air. Forehand from the 12 line. Powerful right side by Miguel. Here's Manny to the inside. Catch by Manny. Comes out of the corner on the backhand. Manny again from the corner. Robote forehand, saved by Iñaki. Here's Alex. Powerful, powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Manny, difficult catch in the corner. Big right side to the left side of Iñaki. Robote forehand. Caught by Miguel at the 10 line. Beautiful catch. Nice return. Here's Manny over the top. Outside placement. Perfectly thrown to score. 3-3. Alex will serve for the Warriors.
Just a scrappy team hanging in these points, and then Manny from the 13 line. I mean, look at where he throws this from. 12 and a half.
Well
There's
done.
not much space here. I mean, drops it just inside the boundary, cutting away from Inaki. What a shot.
Alex from midcourt. Cortada stopped by Inaki on the left side. Robote. Robote forehand. Migareta makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Robote left side by Alex. Big bounce. Stopped on the scoop by Migareta. Here's Manny. Backhand. Robote forehand. Straight to the corner. Out to the Robote. Alex is on it. Inaki picks it out of the air. Winds up. Costado 2-all. Stopped by Alex. Alex's Cortada caught the pad. 4 points for Inaki. And Migareta. Inaki serves.
And there's a point of significant diminishing return when you try to thread the needle on some of these Cortadas. I mean, if he throws it 2 inches above the pad, it's going to have the same effect. 3 inches, 4, whatever. But you drop it low, you risk losing that point. You have to ensure that you hit the front wall. If you're throwing it low, you're throwing it hard. That's the shot that's going to score. You don't need to throw it just that 1 inch lower. And a big spot here for the team, too. Alex and Manny, all the momentum, could have taken the lead, and a gift right back to the Cyclones.
Manny on the backhand to the inside. Here's Migareta from the 11 line. Robote for Alex. Played on the right side. Good catch by Inaki. Manny, beautiful backhand. Even better catch by Migareta at the 13 line. Robote. Robote forehand save. Beautiful catch by Inaki. Inaki's Filo is scooped by Alex, but he cannot hold on. 5 points for Inaki and Migareta. Possible set point.
And still perfect on the Filo attempts. It's such a hard catch to make. I mean, Alex is right there. He thinks he has it, and as he goes to make the throw, it just spins out of the basket. Three chances to take this to a third set.
Manny on the backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand by Inaki. Robote save by Alex. Inaki's there, forehand, powerfully thrown. What a catch, what an effort rather, by Alex to catch that mid-court. Point and set to Inaki and Migareta. Taking the second set, 6-3. 2 minutes to go on the board. We'll come back out and play our third and decisive set.
So going to a third set in match number 5. Tied up 2-2 on the game day. So the winner of this next set will win the match and secure their team at least half a point for the game day tie. Coming up in our final match, remember that's Douglas against Manu, top division singles.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Split set situation between the Cyclones and Warriors. Alex with a much more aggressive style of play there in that second set. Manning was looking for a pad call, that the ball had some contact with the pad. Front court judge not seeing it. Beautiful outside placement by Manny. That's how he responded to the questionable call. It's beautiful.
Scoop. Oh, so he thought.
Just didn't have control afterwards.
Lotte left side, right to Inaki here. He elevates it, crosses the wall, and it's just missed.
About 30 seconds before we begin our third and final set.
Inaki has been so great to start off this season, and it's good to see him back to full health and playing in Division III. I mean, he ranks third in all Division III players in terms of his catch rate, first amongst front quarters, though. I mean, he's not giving yet really anything up there in the front court in terms of unforced errors, missed balls. No free points against this Cyclones team. We got a third set to play, though, to decide this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set of this match. First team to reach 6 points will win it. Alex has the serve for the Warriors. Alex is ready to move into the serve. Inaki's finished tying his cesta.
He's always ready to go.
Alex? Oh, yeah. Alex serves. Our third set is underway. Here's a backhand by Migarena. Robote's on the wall. Saved beautifully by Alex. Inaki reaches out. Cortada scores. Well thrown by Inaki. Cyclones on the board first in the third set. Inaki will have the serve.
Yeah, lays it up, but, I mean, on the outside, Inaki's got it at the 4 line. Yeah, sufficiently above the pad and dropped it enough in front of Manny to score.
There's a backhand by Manny. Migarena's there. Alex on the forehand. Migarena, good pick up there on the left side, deep in the backcourt. Inaki from the 8 line. Lifts it to the corner. Robote forehand by Alex. Caught by Inaki. Migarena, backhand from the 12 line. Wall to wall, Robote coming out. Backhand by Migarena, low and hard to the inside, scooped up high on the left side of Manny. Migarena on the forehand. Alex, forehand rotate to the inside, cut off in the air by Inaki. Drop shot by Inaki, read by Alex. Alex split placement, stopped on the forehand of Migarena. Carom by Migarena is read in the backcourt by Manny. Manny's forehand return, stopped beautifully by Migarena on the left side. Robote save by Alex, caught by Inaki, 2-all by Inaki. Opens wide to score. Beautifully played by all 4 players. Point for the Cyclones. Inaki and Migarena.
A lot of times the front quarters get the credit for killing these points, but Migarena kept him in it. Spectacular catch.
Just really well done by all 4.
First of all, to get the split placement, and then the one right along the side wall. He's moving full speed. He's got to stop, control it. I mean, this is just so good. Take another look here at this 2-wall, though. Opens up wide to score.
Manny up high with the forehand play. Here's Migarena from the 9 line. A bullet along the wall. A Robote is saved by Alex. Inaki aggressively with the bounce. Hard forehand. Alex gets in there to make the save. That's in play. Yes, here's Inaki. Carom by Inaki opens and scores. 3 points for Inaki and Migarena. Inaki has the serve.
And this is when he's at his best. Cortada, Costado, 2-wall, and a Carom. First 3 points to start off this set.
See, Alex is all the way back there on his back at the 11 line. Inaki has it.
Certainly helps.
Yeah,
you know, you see your opponent back there on their back. But again, how many times have we seen a guy with clear space and they have to execute and they throw in the pad or throw it out of play? So it's not a sure thing. Inaki's executed that, I mean, very well all season, but even throughout his career, that's been his go-to shot. Not many opportunities when he gets it on the right, but he converts at a high rate.
Good hard serve by Inaki. Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote, the rebound off the back wall, played by Alex. Amigarena's there. Robote forehand by Alex to the inside. Amigarena takes it on the bounce. Powerful backhand by Amigarena. Robote comes right up the middle. Alex fires it to the inside. Amigarena's there. Manny will save the Robote. Inaki eyes on it, takes it out of the air at the 3-line. Philo again will score. A fine shot by Inaki. Yeah. Inaki and Amigarena with 4 points for the Cyclones. Inaki has the serve.
That is just a vicious Philo. I mean, he catches this close to the side wall. I mean, how do you know where that ball is going to open up? I mean, if you're Alex, you're guessing. I mean, Manny's expecting some sort of split or two. He's already moving out that way. But neither player come away with it, moving way too fast.
Alex going for the serve, has a tip ball. 5 points for Inaki and Amigarena, possible match point.
And in the end, it just comes down to the offense. I mean, Alex, not many opportunities, not many shots to score compared to Inaki, where he's taking advantage of these opportunities. Really, the first set was more given away by the Cyclones than earned by the Warriors, and then here we are now 5-0 with a chance to clean set in this third one.
It's a powerful backhand by Manny. It passes out to the Robote. Robote forehand by Inaki. Caught on the forehand of Manny at the 11 line. Robote, left side by Alex to the inside. Beautiful catch at the sidewall by Amigarena. Alex reaches up. Great catch. Low Cortada is stopped by Amigarena. And a phenomenal catch. Here's Manny from the corner. Backhand 2-all, caught in the air by Alex. Alex, powerful throw to the outside, stopped by Amigarena. Alex, clutch catch mid-court. Backhand, Robote. Manny gets the forehand off, big bounce. Brought in by Amigarena at the 13 line. Oh man, what a way to lose it.
Oh, boy.
Point set in a hard-fought match for Inaki and Amigarena, winning in the third set 6-0.
Yeah, and if you couldn't see there in the corner, that ball hit off the back wall, off the floor, and straight into Manny's helmet there.
That didn't sound like it hit.
That was a hard
helmet.
hit.
That sounded like it hit. That sounded like it hit skin.
Well, let's take another look here. Right here, Manny ducks, and you see just off the top part of the helmet there. And look, that's why they wear them.
Yeah, thank God he's wearing a
Good
helmet.
comeback, though, by the Cyclones. They lead the game day. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court with it inside. Another one. Game day score reflecting that win by the Cyclones. They have secured at least half a point for the game day tie. Manu against Douglas up next. If the Cyclones win, they'll get a full point for the game day win. If Douglas wins for the Warriors, this game day will end in a tie. Inaki and Amigarena, we're ready to hear from them. Winners of that last match for the Cyclones. Congratulations, securing your team at least a tie today. Okay, last time you played this Alex and Manny team, the match slipped away 6-5 in both sets. The first set got away from you here. What was the key to closing out those final two in pretty dominant fashion again?
I remember the last game against this couple. We started very bad the first set. We lost 6-5, and the second set too, we couldn't do anything. And this today we play very well. Iñaki play awesome. He play kill shots very well, and we make it points. And
I think the difference is it was Tuesday and today Friday, so that's the difference.
Is Friday the better day for you, Inaki?
Yeah,
you
always.
prefer
It's the best day of the week.
Awesome, guys. Well, great win for you. Secured the tie. We'll see what happens in this final match. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last match of the game day. Top division singles. We're going to see Douglas up against Manu. So I was surprised when I heard it, Stu. Douglas has not beaten Manu in singles since season 4. That was back in the fall of 2023. Looking back at the stats, that was shocking to see here. You got Douglas so far this season. He started 0-2, Manu 1-2. But, throughout his career, the one player that's given Gaucheri difficulty, it's been Douglas. The one guy has got all the tools, all the explosive, all the defense has been Douglas, and he's known for his singles game. Surprised to see that was the case. He comes into this one as the favorite, and he needs to win to get the tie for his team. This will be a fun one to close out the game day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match of the game day, top division singles. Representing the Warriors, we have number 13, Douglas. And for the Cyclones, number 17, Manu. There's a serve by Douglas. We begin our final match. Robote forehand. Inside placement. Will score there for Douglas. He's on the board first. Robote forehand, hook to the inside. Douglas picks it up off the wall. Backhand. Thrown out of reach. Robote laid up there by Manu. Douglas handles the catch off the sidewall. 2-wall, snapped in to score. Make it 2 in a row for Douglas.
That 2-wall worked for Douglas very well.
Right in the corner, Robote, 2-wall. That kicked out of play. Manu gets his first point of the match.
Yeah, that just opened wide and off the court.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Douglas opens up, passing from the left side. Robote high off the front wall, cut off there by Douglas from the 10. Goes deep. Manu off his footing, lays it up. Douglas inside placement. Manu read it, but couldn't get there. 3 points for Douglas.
Douglas looks so comfortable in this singles match. He's got Manu running to the outside, going back inside. Just tremendous play. Manu's backhand dropping low. Douglas reaching in. Hard return.
Robote left side, played to the inside, big bounce. That'll score for Manu. 2 points.
Doesn't look like much from the outside, but Manu threw that beautifully, kept it with a big bounce on the sidewall the whole way. Very well done.
Catch by Manu along the sidewall, backhand. Oh, Douglas rips it in off the numbers. Powerful return, Manu up at the 7th line to the inside. Douglas, good catch, hard throw. Robote left side to the outside.
Very well done.
That'll work for Manu to tie things up, 3-3.
Beautiful shot by Manu.
Oh, that serve stayed inside. Great concentration there by Douglas. And the backhand by Manu. Robote forehand hook to the inside. Manu reaches in, makes the catch. Trying to pass. Douglas with the play. Robote left side. Coming up the inside. Douglas with the catch. Long 2-wall. Manu got there but could not make the catch. 4-3 lead for Douglas.
Don't know if Manu was thinking about what he was going to throw, but that ball was right on his forehand. Seemed to have the catch. One of the most common errors made at any level of highlight. Thinking about the throw before you complete the catch.
Powerful throw. Douglas turns look for that Robote to the outside. That lands in, and it scores, but it has been challenged by Manu. We are in an official replay review. So, thrown by Douglas. Ball was ruled in by the judge, and we will take a look here upon replay to see whether that will stand or if we'll reverse it.
That's a good one to question, because remember, if any part of it touches the line, it's out. But if no part of it touches the line, if it's cleanly in,
yeah, I mean, if that's the mark, you see a little bit of black space there to the left of the boundary line, which would mean that that ball is fully inside.
Call's been made.
Chief Judge has come back and confirmed the call. The call is confirmed by the judge. It is in. That is 5 points here for Douglas. The call is confirmed. It is ruled in. 5 points for Douglas. He has a possible set point. Ball up in the overhead screen. That extends the set here. 4 points for Manu.
Yep, that ball just getting away from Douglas. Escaping up high and out of play.
Forehand, high up the middle. Here's the Robote. Manu drops it inside. Douglas makes the catch. 2-wall, thrown to score. Douglas closes it out 6-4. 2 minutes. Come back and play. Set number 2.
Douglas makes a beautiful catch here on the replay of that last point. Goes for the 2-all. Manu cutting back to the inside.
I threw that one well.
Yeah. That brings us to the break period in between our first and second set. of the last match for today. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here to prepare for sets and matches. Eyes on Douglas there. Won the first set over Manu for the Warriors.
And flip it over here to the Cyclone side of things. Very engaged Cyclone sideline here going into the final match. If Manu will come back and win this one, he'll win the game day for his team. If Douglas wins it, he'll tie.
Well, the rest of the Warriors are... I think Douglas is used to it by now, you know?
Well, you know,
he's very much the Lone Ranger type, you know, just...
Well, there's been times, I will say, in the defense of the teammates, too, there's been times where he's wanted, you know, stayed on the court and say, I don't even want to talk to anyone. So,
no, that's what I'm saying.
You know, how do you balance it? You know,
exactly.
You just say, hey,
like,
you know, some people
like to be left alone. You saw Julian earlier sitting on the bench, was like silent, head down, and get that camera out of my face, and no one talked to me. It's like, no problem. We will look at the Cyclones.
Yeah. And Manu got that.
And, of course, our crack camera staff just kept that camera in his face and watched his blood pressure go straight up.
And Douglas got that first set, though. Halfway to tying up this game day. Big spot for him. And for his first singles win again this season. In Winter 25, Manu has a serve. We're ready to begin set 2. Manu serves to Douglas. There's a serve. We begin set 2. Robote forehand. Caught along the inside by Douglas. 2 wall, 2 wide. That's out of play. Manu gets the first point here, set 2.
Shot had been working for Douglas. Went back to it, and that one just lands wide, just out of play.
Douglas from the 12 line. Backhand in the corner, Robote. Ooh, that opens up. Look at Douglas. Great catch. High bounce, Karam. Not enough. Manu from the outside. Low and hard. That'll score.
That had to hurt.
2 points.
That side wall, man. It does have a little movement to it, but it is pretty solid. You'll see Douglas crashing into this side wall, trying to make this scoot.
That panel moved in a little bit.
Well, he's a big guy. Ball coming off the court. Again, ball gets those little dings in it occasionally when it crosses the side wall. Got to make sure that the outside surface of the ball is smooth. Manu pulling out a new ball to begin the second set.
Robote forehand. Dropping to the inside. Scoop by Douglas to wall. Not enough, but drops in to score. Got the second bounce in his first point.
That ball really seemed to, well, new ball came out, so basically dies after it hits the second surface. Caught by Douglas, thrown into the side wall, hits the front wall. Manu is up there, but it dropped.
Manu clears that overhead screen on the backhand. Robote right to the inside. Manu steps up. Backhand. In the corner. Robote saved by Douglas. Laid up. Manu gets it. Costado. Inside placement.
Good choice.
Douglas read it. Douglas to the inside. That will score. He ties it up. 2-2.
Yeah, up here in Division I, you often see the players really committing. Talking about Zuleika, Goshari, of course, Manu, Douglas. Because at that level, the 2-alls, the outside placements are thrown so well, you really do have to commit to give yourself a chance to make the catch.
Manu back beyond 11. Floats it in the corner. Robote forehand. Played to the inside. Dropping right to Manu. Douglas pushes it up the middle. Robote left side. To the inside. Douglas gets there. Douglas from the 6. Drop shot. Dropped in. Ooh, Manu got there. Manu to the outside. That scores. What a shot.
Manu maneuvering to that ball was impressive. He sensed the drop shot coming up. Got assessed under the ball, makes a great catch. I mean, this is a good throw by Douglas.
It's not a bad drop shot, but Manu was...
He read it.
Ran hard, just got there.
Such control on the left side. Boom, to the outside.
Big backhand. Robote played and clearing that overhead screen. Douglas settles at the 10, drops it inside. Manu gets there. Low bullet, played along the wall. Douglas with a good catch. Hard backhand. Douglas ducks out of the way. Long 2-wall off the Robote.
Manu capitalized.
What a shot there by Manu. He leads 4-2.
Yeah, Douglas trying to get out of the way, and Manu basically says, you know, I can move around you. And by the way, look at this 2-wall. Oops, sorry. Not a problem. Kaboom.
Robote left side. Drop. Here's Douglas. Robote forehand. Cut off here by Douglas. Douglas, ooh, that's coming up the middle. Manu with a chance. He's going to get there. Eclipse. Douglas in the middle of the court. 2-wall. 2 score. 3 points for Douglas. Yeah, this throw here got Manu scrambling a bit. Lays it up, but laid it right up to the middle. Douglas soft 2-wall here. Really opens it wide. Robote hooked above the pad. Douglas gets there. 2-wall. That's a good one. 4-4 is the score. Douglas serves.
Douglas with a light touch. Nice throw by Manu just above the pad. Douglas reaches down low to make the grab. 2-all. Yeah.
Catch by Douglas on the inside. That backhand, ooh, narrowly cleared Manu. Gonna get out there to the outside. Off the Robote. That'll score. 5 points in a possible set point.
Even Manu backpedaling like this, he can hurt you. He did here. Again, Philo. Look at the distance between Douglas and where that ball goes to the outside. I mean, Douglas is 20 feet from that ball when the shot. Lands in.
What is what?
Robote forehand. Oh my, what a save. That caught the screen. That's a great effort there by Manu. One-handed save, but that's out of play. That gets Douglas to 5 points. Possible match point here for Douglas of the Warriors. It is set point for Manu. Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Backhand clears. Douglas on the rebote, fires it up the middle. Manu makes the catch on the left side. Costado, inside placement, scooped by Douglas. Backhand. Right in the corner, that's a tough one for Manu. He lays it up. Douglas looking forward on the right side. Drop shot. Dropped in to score for the win. Point, set, and match. Douglas wins it in straight sets, 6-4, 6-5. The game day ends in a 3-3 tie. And folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That's coming up here in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Highlight? The world's fastest ball sport.